Hello and welcome to the first podcast of the TRT Discord fan server, as we like to call it, PressL2Podcast. In today's podcast, we'll be discussing the Nintendo Direct last week and also hopes and predictions for E3. So, let's get started.
Okay, I really shouldn't be playing Salmon Run doing this. Taking my attention away. Hi, my name is Luigi, and I've been a gamer for about 5 years now.
You're trying to sort out the recording part.
I play the great games
I've been a gamer for 10 years! Ellie!
Only today did I realize that I had a problem.
Let's talk about
I played
the Direct.
two hours.
This is getting on hand really quickly.
Yeah.
When there's
one thing I'm going to ramble about, and excuse me if this is long, but
I guess we should start at the beginning of the Direct.
Yeah.
Probably.
This was WarioWare.
I do believe the first part of the Direct
first off,
was... I'm going to pull up the Direct right here. I'm going to see.
Can someone, tell you? I don't understand.
It was WarioWare.
Oh yeah,
WarioWare. That thing happened.
It's
something I never played.
WarioWare, the top 100.
Coming soon.
Wow.
WarioWare, the top
and in
300.
general, it just seemed like a bunch of... It started off a bunch of 3DS games.
It's basically WarioWare compilation.
Probably headlined by...
Have we started?
and that's the sad thing about the 3D.
Probably headlined by...
I think the way they presented it was pretty cool. At one point they used
I think 2018 is the end of the 3DS.
End of the WarioWare series.
Yeah, I think so as well.
The Bowser Inside Story remake comes out next year, so it's at least going till then.
It's not like there's not going to be one on the Switch, or at least a Wario, or at least
Wario. I need help.
Game for the Switch.
The 3DS, the system that shall not die.
Yeah.
It shall not die. It shall not die.
It has not died.
You may have died, but the 3DS shall not die.
They want it to live on so bad.
My 3DS is the 3DS is on life support. My 3DS is literally on life support. It literally cannot play without its charger, and it's fun playing Kirby games.
It's true for me. Like my 3DS does have a time limit, because the moment an Animal Crossing is announced for the Switch, my 3DS will never be picked up again. That is literally the only thing
announced.
Well, there you go.
What about when it's released and not when it's being
announced?
Okay, fine. Release. Announced will be when I start to say goodbye to all of my people in my town.
And then say hello to people in a new town.
Yeah.
No, I've got the amiibo, so I'll make sure I can get them again. Because everyone in my town is an amiibo character.
Is anyone even recording? Because I'm so confused.
The bot is. Okay, so should we move on to the next game now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, we didn't.
Okay, so Dylan Heartbreaker or something.
I don't know anything about Dylan, so I'm not even gonna say anything.
Wait, what game is this?
Yeah, it's like some kind of armadillo guy.
Oh yeah, there was like
It's apparently a cult classic.
There was like a Dylan. It was like Dylan the Last Ranger or something like that in like 2013. There it was. It was like It was like 2013, 2015. I think it was good. I don't remember.
It was like right when the 3DS came out.
Yeah.
What is this trophy?
I mean, it looks fun. It's just not my cup of tea.
Yeah, it was cool. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Miitopia.
It looks like it's going
just like with the Mii stuff.
Seller, but it's five people over.
Miitopia is another that it looks fun, but I just don't want it.
Yeah,
it's one of those that the concept of the idea of the game is a lot better than the actual game, because having 100% of the game, the only thing that makes the game fun is that you get to put your Miis in the game. Like, oh, I'm fighting alongside Sans and Papyrus.
Yeah.
You, Mario and Luigi get to fight Bowser as Miis.
No, I made the villain.
It's the ultimate battle. Me versus me. who wins.
The one
It's
thing
not
I'm
me.
confused about is they skipped over Partners in Time.
I know that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
that game is
that's a little
really,
dumb.
really underrated and does not deserve the quote unquote hate. But the fact that they didn't give it a remake is just ridiculous.
Exactly.
Maybe
Yeah.
they're working on it, but like if they're working on it, it's like they're
Practically
they're releasing
no.
in like
They're not going to work on
Mm-mm.
2 Mario and Luigi remakes at the same
Yeah.
time. And the Bowser Jr. Minion thing is literally a carbon copy of Bowser's Minions. Like, it's literally the same thing.
Yeah.
I've got a
The only
theory
thing
for
is
why.
Bowser Jr. was never in the original, so
Yeah, but his mode is the same. It's basically
Now,
perhaps,
a rock,
It looks
paper,
the
perhaps
same.
he was, but we didn't.
It's a rock,
we didn't
paper,
know.
scissors
it's not the original
variation.
Bowser Sensei story.
And other
Therefore,
things.
I effectively picked up this game a bit too late. Either that, or I better hurry up and complete this before I have a challenge.
I'm sorry.
So,
That story is one of
my big
were made and will probably be fine in the remake just because it's a remake of a really good game.
Yeah.
my theory for why they did Bowser's Inside Story first was they were testing the waters of remakes of Mario and Luigi with Superstar Saga, and once it did pretty well, so they're like, okay, well, the most famous one and the most popular one is Bowser's Inside Story, so let's give the people that, and then maybe down the line we'll just like, also here's Partners in Time.
I guess it's a good point. It just doesn't make sense for them to not go in chronological order, but that's a good point.
Wait, so I've only played it for like 3 hours, and you should know why. My 3DS I can't play without its charger, and I have to hold the charger.
Yeah.
So, but what I have played, it's really good. It's honestly,
The Superstar Saga remake?
but no, just Bowser's Inside Story in general.
Oh. Yeah, that game is really good. I beat it like 5 times, but it's actually really easy. Like one of the easiest Mario games I've ever played.
Tell that to Luca Jin.
Tell that to Emil.
This is Luigi you're talking about. She sucks at everything.
Who sucked at this game?
Hello, many names.
Hello.
Okay, so next game, Detective Pikachu.
This looks
Oh
like
my god. The
That's
Pikachu.
so close. That's so close to really. Oh yeah,
Why don't we
Detective
use
Pikachu.
Quick Attack?
Detective Pikachu. The game that was released in Japan like 2 years ago with like one story. I don't know. And now we got the whole thing like 2 years later.
Yay!
Hooray!
Yay!
It's mostly to build a hype for the movie.
Also, I'm so happy this
Pikachu.
isn't a mess compared to how many people are in it. It's such a good thing.
I'm seriously debating this game.
I'll probably get it, but I don't know if it's released or not.
I'll probably get it if everyone's saying it's good or not.
I feel like it's going to be one of those games that people play one time, and then like never touch again.
That's
Yeah.
That's me. That's been me with like Pokken Tournament and some other games on the Wii U. I just played day one for like 3 hours nonstop, and then I'm like never touching it again.
Yeah, because my idea was to get it and finally be good at a fighting game, maybe go to tournaments. But then I forgot, oh wait, people also play Tekken, so they've got the upper hand on me. Never mind.
It's Tekken.
But we'll talk about that later.
We're just going through games in chronological order.
Yeah.
I don't know how long this podcast is going to go on for, but
We'll see.
I don't know if this has been said before, but the story of Detective Pikachu sounds like it's like the plot to Zootopia 2, where everyone's going crazy.
Wait, does this mean that Detective Pikachu is actually a Zootopia movie?
We will never know.
Oh no!
Oh my god! It all makes sense.
Hey,
and all
Toad,
of the
do me a
Pokemon...
favor. Check admin chat, please.
Oh my god! That explains a
Pikachu
lot more
was in
Pokemon.
Zootopia.
Wait, say that again. I didn't hear that.
I just said a joke that Pikachu was in Zootopia.
Let's go on to Luigi's Mansion, which
I was about.
That's next.
Yeah.
The first to say
Why is that a 3DS report and remake and not?
I don't have to beg
Yeah.
Nintendo.
Because the Dark Moon was on the 3DS, so the original should also be 3DS. Simple.
I don't have to beg Nintendo on hands and feet for the GameCube anymore. Okay, actually, no, I still do because of the 1,000-Year Door, but still.
I mean, it makes sense. Because
Maybe
why
they're
would...
thinking- Oh.
I need I need to play Luigi's Mansion.
In general,
I do as well.
Okay, Luigi's Mansion remake. It's nothing more than that, really. But
Yeah.
But
from a
Boss
guy
Rush.
who has not played Luigi's Mansion, it is a big deal. A very big deal.
They did add something new. They added a boss rush mode.
Oh
I
yeah,
know
they
the
did have
games
us
are
watch.
usually pretty much the same, but then they add
Mhm.
something new in the end.
For
that
some
wasn't in the
reason,
originals.
I thought when I was watching that trailer, I heard Dark Moon. I'm like, is it going to be part of Dark Moon? I'm like, what?
Yeah,
They're
they
gonna
mentioned
make a
Mentioned
Dark-
Dark Moon.
Yeah, they're gonna
They
make a
didn't
Dark
mention
Moon
it.
Switch port without remaking the original first. That's clearly. No, just kidding.
Yeah,
Because
no,
for some
they're
reason,
gonna make
when
a
I
Dark
heard,
Moon
like-
reboot for the Nintendo 64.
when I saw the 3DS port, I was like,
for the
I
NES.
heard Dark Moon for some reason. I'm like, what? And I thought to myself, wait, are the original Ghost bosses gonna be in Dark Moon? And then I
Okay,
realized, no.
Is Dark Moon actually good?
Everyone just went quiet for
Or
me.
did you-
I don't remember.
I think it was
I
good.
played like an hour of Dark Moon and that was it. I know nothing about Dark Moon, like literally nothing. So
Well, in Dark Moon, you play as a character called Luigi. He's cowardly and he wears green clothing, and he wields a device known as a poltergust. He uses that poltergust to catch ghosts.
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
We're getting the game. Okay, I'm sorry.
Kirby, I can't wait for
Kirby, he's a name you should know. Kirby, he's the star of the show.
I played
Cool.
the demo
You
2
got
hours
back
ago.
something. Kirby.
I am excited for Kirby Star Allies.
I think all of us are excited for Kirby. Oh my god.
I am so hype. I'm a big Kirby fanboy.
I played
Kirby
the
is
demo
just-
earlier today.
No matter what, Kirby's always good, and it's just great.
Yeah, 'cause I don't think Kirby's ever had a bad game.
I
Yeah,
know.
Kirby is like
They
the
haven't.
king of consistency.
Closest thread is the Smash game.
A bad one. That said, like,
Dreamland X was a bit mediocre, but it's mostly
Yeah.
held back by its Game Boy.
like literally,
Yeah.
there are allies that are other.
Kirby's Adventure pretty much made the franchise what it is,
Mhm.
and it's safe to say that
Oh, I lost internet.
the game after that is
Oh
safe.
no, the
Oh,
internet.
I was ranting to myself, and then I realized I lost internet.
Nice.
Yeah.
Rip.
That Star
Rip
Ally
your internet.
show, I guess the
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
So what do you guys think about the Dream Allies?
That
mean, that's
seems like a
pretty-
really cool mechanic.
The demo
Yeah.
is really cool. Like you can, basically, the capture mechanic is super easy, and then the CPU is
So,
everything for you.
Alex
Yeah.
mentioned Okami HD.
Yes.
I have no
I've never-
input in this because I do
You know,
not care
I-
about
game of all
I own Okami, but I've never actually beaten it.
They put
I'm
Okami
very
before
excited to
Closing the
finally be
Door,
able to
and
play
I'm very
Okami.
sad.
that'll
Oh, I am
Okay,
so happy.
who here sounds like they are having the times of their lives?
Oh.
They sound, okay, seriously, it sounds like Okami's literally bringing physical pleasure to them.
It is. It is my favorite game.
Oh, dude, please
just
be sure
perpetually
that when you're done
tired,
talking
so-
about it, don't get it everywhere.
and,
Oh,
Amazing.
I'm just perpetually tired, so I never have. I'm just kidding. No,
If you're
honestly,
perpetually tired, then I'm pretty sure that one of Army's rush techniques could help wake you up. I don't know which one though.
I've never played Okami,
work
so
the
I don't
sub-
know anything about it. Luigi, do not kill me, but I've never played Okami, so I'm gonna hide right
Don't
now.
worry, I won't kill
that's
you.
fine.
So
Yeah.
please don't kill any of us.
Okay, does brutally maiming count as killing, by the way?
Yes. If they stop living, that means that they are
Don't
dead.
worry, I'll stop before they die.
Oh, okay.
Hey, thank you, Mr.
Okay.
Crazy Trivia Murder Party.
See,
You're
the
welcome,
thing
you're
that's gonna be
welcome.
sad though
Yay.
is that it's probably going to be a full price release of full $60 for Okami, and that sucks because
Yeah.
It's your
On
favorite game of all
PS4 and
time.
Xbox.
You know that. You know it.
it will be worth it, and I'm going to be getting it even if it was $100. But you would think that with the PS4 and Xbox One versions coming out a few months ago, and I believe it was like $30-something, that it should be for the Switch. But I did hear that it's being digital only, no physical, so that might put the price down a little.
Why would they release a digital exclusive?
I'm just sitting
Why
here
wouldn't they?
I mean, I always
Who
get
knows?
physical copies because they're better, in my opinion.
Digital exclusive game.
I'm
Actually,
just sitting
That's all
here
I've heard.
because I have not played Okami.
well, to make Okami digital exclusive, I mean, they do it with a bunch of smaller titles, but Okami HD is going to sell
Yeah, Okami will sell.
Mm-hmm.
digital
I
exclusive.
mean, how much did the original sell though? That's the thing.
It was a little under 2 million.
Oh,
But-
okay.
Like it didn't
Okay,
sell
no,
that
no,
well.
so
But it's
does-
like this is a game. This is a known game. So why are you going to put it on digital only? I don't think that's going to happen.
Right. So,
Yeah.
next game.
That's just what I heard.
I said next game.
Striker.
No,
Moving on. Moving on.
Weird and
Sushi Striker.
You can.
This game.
You can
This
do it
game,
like
What the
I,
What
I
the hell
want
is
this game. I don't know what it is, but I want it.
I
You
want to
can-
see
It,
what
it
is
looks
on
like
this
a game that you can play like at an arcade, but now it's on a Switch.
No,
Yeah.
I'll just bring,
Whatever it is,
It,
I want
it
it.
looks like an arcade game.
It looks
Exclusive
so
arcade game.
ridiculous.
Definitely.
it makes
I'll
me
just bring it to a Japanese restaurant and be like, you guys
You
can
can-
make my dinner while I'm playing a game with my dinner. Okay, thanks.
Okay, you know what? After this podcast is over, I'm challenging one of you to a sushi off.
Okay.
Get out the conveyor belts. I'm ready to win.
Oh boy.
I'll wait up. Wait, don't wait up.
I'll get the sushi board game.
next
Okay.
up,
I ate before this podcast, so
I completely forgot everything about Octopath Traveler, so I'm not going to say anything.
I am
Okay.
as a person who loved the
okay. Let me
previous-
take a look at.
I want this game.
It looks cool. Basically, it follows. It follows the. I don't know how.
It
to
reminds me. I mean, the
Octopath
job
Chase
systems.
Seal.
The job systems
It reminds
kind of
me of Golden
remind me a
Sun.
little of
Yeah.
like the Final Fantasy V job systems.
Honestly, I'm
I'll-
really excited for this game.
Final Fantasy VI. Just like
Yeah, it reminds me of like
Yeah.
the Final Fantasy systems. It kind of reminds me of the Bravely series job system somewhat.
Mhm.
As someone who's played the demo,
There was
yeah.
like some moments of silence, and it was just like, "Hope you enjoy this game." I didn't
I mean,
hear that.
job right.
And the thing that I'm afraid of is that it's going to be like one of those games where it's got all of these mechanics and menus and so much Japan cliche things that they put into games for JRPGs like that it's going to overwhelm people.
That they'll make it too complicated for the average consumer.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but it's like it's like a lot of games nowadays. They like, especially RPGs. They seem to try to make the combat as complicated as possible, and it can be hard for newcomers to get in. I mean, just look at Xenoblade 2, for example.
Yeah, Xenoblade 2 took me a little bit of time to get used to.
Yeah,
I never played
That's
Xenoblade
for someone who's
2
played through
because I
the
do
other
not
two
jump on-
Xenoblade games.
I cannot jump on the Xenoblade bandwagon, and I've tried, and it doesn't work
Oh.
for me.
I can't
If
jump on
you
it.
haven't been able,
It's just
Yeah,
not.
I mean,
it's
if you,
not-
I mean, don't
Yeah,
get me
I
wrong. I'm a
understand.
huge Xenoblade 2 fanboy, but
yeah, if you've seen some of my
Mhm.
posts today, I'm kind of addicted to this game and one specific character.
Oh god.
okay, let's not say anything just for Xenoblade 2 spoilers, yada yada.
So,
Yeah,
Instead, let's go talk about what Alex recommends. Travis Strikes Again.
This is another
Oh,
game. This is
Ready
another
Player
game.
One, the game.
This is another game I completely forgot about. So once again, I'm just gonna
I
listen.
mean, part of me wants it, but it doesn't seem anything like the previous two No More Hero games.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean,
Isn't this the game that they really showed at the Switch's like first presentation, and it was infamous for the narrator guy messing up his lines?
Wait, that was.
Maybe?
Wait, what?
I know that they showed us like a teaser in like a direct, and then somewhere, and then that was
Not narrator, translator. It looks cool. It seems like almost a generic hack and slash, but with like so many colors. I think it would be one of those games to play with a friend.
Oh, yeah.
that would probably be
Right.
fun. But this
Well,
just
we
makes
don't
me
have
wonder.
to see Jasper
Move
Bat
on.
Jr. again. We're fine.
Yeah, but who is Badman? Is he like a
Who
bad
is
man? Is
Batman?
he a bad man that's turned good? Is he a good man that's turned bad?
Yes,
Who's
I
Batman?
Is his name really just Bad Man?
Or is he even a man?
Or
Do
is he
we
even
know
bad?
anything?
Is he even bad?
For
Is he bad or a man, or is he a good man?
These are deep questions that need answers.
All of these questions will be answered once you buy the game.
I'm
Or
pretty
just look up
sure
spoilers online.
people who played the original Normal Heroes know what it is.
Okay, next game.
Ah, yes.
I just love the Solar Amiibo.
For the
Oh
third
my
time in a
God.
row, I'm going to say
Praise
I've
the
got
mother
nothing to say
trucking
here.
I'm
sun.
sitting out of this one.
This is
Yeah, same.
So I'm guessing the amiibo lets you do it without rest.
Played it once, you played it a million times.
Oh,
Because in it, you'll have died a million times. But
emote that you can do.
add the Solar Amiibo, praise the sun, yada yada yada.
Listen, the Praise the Sun Amiibo will probably be the main reason to buy the game, because, I mean, with it, you can now finally praise the sun in-game, instead of memeing online about it.
No,
There's
just buy
a
the
motion to
amiibo. Who
praise
needs the
sun
game?
in-game.
Oh yeah, right.
No, that's what I'm saying. I think that in order to do the pose, you have to have the amiibo.
Praise the mother trucking sun.
Slime,
Praise-
stop.
Names.
Slime, stop.
Hold
Don't
on, I
do
got
that. Stop, quit it.
Slime, stop it.
Either
Slime, stop it, or I will not let you praise the sun.
Did slime?
I got it.
Okay, good Slime, you can now praise the sun.
So Mario
He's
Slime.
gone. He's gone.
This seems
Slime.
like it's
Oh, he's not
Okay,
here.
continue.
disguised as a sports game, disguised as a Mario game.
Mario Tennis Aces. For
Okay.
some reason,
There's,
you put a lot
of
time-
trickery with like the
spotlight on it.
salmon.
Oh my god,
Okay, I just want
Yeah.
to bring up one thing about the game.
Play
There's a
the
Chain Chomp as a playable character.
Playable
The
Chain
Chain
Chomp.
Chomp is fulfilling his dreams. Let him
The Chain
fulfill
Chomp.
his dreams, damn it.
Okay, I'm done now. The Chain
I'm
Chomp.
calling it right now. I'm calling it right here now.
I
Chain
wonder if
Chomp
it's
is
going to
going be
hold
my
the-
main- No,
racket
hands
in its
down.
mouth or in
The
its
Chain
Okay.
Chomp doesn't have hands though.
No,
he holds it in his
there's no
teeth.
question.
The Chain Chomp holds a tennis racket
Chomp
in his
is
teeth
made-
if you look very closely.
Yeah. Okay. Is it said
Yep.
to admit that the Chain Chomp is my favorite? My favorite part of that entire section of Mario Tennis Aces?
No, I agree.
I definitely
Yes.
agree as well.
That's
like they're getting back to a more complicated.
Here's the thing.
Pretty sure all of us agree that is the best part of the
How could-
entire.
How could you
Entire
not
Mario.
like a head attached to a chain playing tennis? How could you not like
Exactly.
So
Just comment
it's just like he uses like his teeth. You're like,
Yeah,
what?
he does. Like I can get a snapshot
So-
of that because, well, that's what
Next one.
happens. You don't have to know. It's
So
really
next
interesting.
one, Undertale.
Ew.
Undertale's
Boy.
coming.
I'm not gonna.
Okay, why are you guys upset? Undertale
Okay,
is
so
Kill
okay.
the audience.
Oh
So
right.
next is Captain Toad's Switch and the 3DS.
Hey, are we literally
No,
just
no.
skipping Undertale?
No, we'll get
No,
to it.
Captain Toad came before.
Oh.
The only thing I have to say
Okay,
about
fine.
Captain Toad is why would they port it to both the Switch and the 3DS? Why?
No, it's a different game for the 3DS. It's a brand new game
Yeah.
for the 3DS.
That's
It's a
but
brand
yeah.
new game?
What's the difference between this? I mean, what's the difference between the Switch port and the 3DS port?
The 3DS has more puzzles that require you to use the 3DS, like motion controls or touchpad.
Oh, so
For
they're
the
both
Switch.
different. So they're both different, essentially.
Yeah. Yeah, the Switch is a port of the Wii U. The 3DS is a brand new game altogether, new levels.
How did
Oh, okay.
I didn't hear that.
Oh.
That's really interesting, actually.
I
That's
still need to beat the original. I've
I
actually
need to
completed
finish the. I
completed
need
the
to
first
finish
two
the original. It's in like the middle of my backlog. I have my backlog right here. It's yeah, I think it's it's one of the first games I have to finish.
Mm-hmm.
I'm almost done. I
Oh right,
just have
we
a few
forgot
things
about
left.
that. Totally going to be memed. Waluigi holding a rose.
I do not
Waluigi-
believe
Oh,
it's
yeah,
Yes.
It will not be
Waluigi-
memed whatsoever.
Waluigi-
I only have
You're
about
gonna-
4 pictures of that. I will not believe it's going to be memed at all. I believe it will be very insignificant.
The only thing I have to say about Waluigi
Just like
is the
Buff
hair.
Kitty,
That's
right?
it. Just the hair.
Okay,
Leave it at
actually,
that.
can I change my answer from the best thing from from Mario's Tennis Aces to that Waluigi pose?
Nah, I
Alright.
still think
That's amazing.
All right. Next topic, Undertale. Go.
Okay,
Oh,
so
Oh
let's
boy,
actually-
Undertale, here we go.
I'm sitting
I've
out
got
of this
a-
one.
I wonder how
I've got
long
a
it took him
serious-
to realize
An
that
emblematic of
not the light.
Nintendo's more focused on indie games now.
Mm-hmm. Him and Spyro.
Oh, yeah.
Really, it was
Oh yeah,
nobody
Actually, a lot of the
PlayStation handheld.
original Crash games,
And I mean literally
True.
no.
Crash Bandicoot or Purple and Spiral Orange were Game Boy games. Crash Bandicoot 4? No.
So there's so that's a thing, and it
Well, the reason why
Smash Brothers.
they're able to do Spyro and Crash on the Vita is because of the different owner of the game.
All I'm saying is, who the fuck turned out the lights?
I mean, I've
Turn
heard
on the
that.
Switch.
Probably Sans. He'd
I
be
mean,
the
I've
type
heard
of
of
guy to
that.
do that.
Would just
I've
turn
heard
on
that the fan
Thank
base
you, by the way.
Actually, no,
really
we
bad.
wouldn't do much effort.
We're on it.
You know, I want to see Proton John's reaction to Waluigi in this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder what.
Please text that or like Twitter that to Waluigi.
I wonder what John's reaction was to the hair.
Oh yeah,
Even
you're right.
even though Chain Chomp is clearly better than Waluigi's hair, you can't beat Chain Chomp.
No,
Okay, back to
Wario's eyebrows.
Okay, back to Undertale talk. Do we even want to have Undertale talk?
So yeah,
Yes, I have an actual question.
Undertale. It's just Undertale, and it's on the Switch now, which makes it portable for the first time. Okay.
PS Vita. Excuse me.
Wait,
Oh,
Undertale
so
was on the
next.
PS Vita?
Next.
Yep.
Yes.
Insane
forget
Trilogy
that.
for Switch.
Who used the PS Vita?
Oh, right now the Crash Insane trilogy.
Trilogy. This
Yeah.
is a smart move.
So ironic.
There are a lot of people who like Nintendo
So
and
this is
PS4.
this
So
is
naturally
fruits of the fact that Activision bought Crash.
Wait, the game isn't owned by Sony?
It's owned by Activision now, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so
No?
slow and no soul.
I thought it was Naughty Dog.
No, Naughty Dog was way
No.
back.
Well, whoever owns the game, I just hope it doesn't crash and burn.
Don't
Whoa.
make it flop.
I mean, I think they already
Little
did.
Nightmares is
Oh my god, Luigi. Why do you do
Little-
these
Dang it,
puns?
it looks
Just why?
better than the
Uh,
year-lated
Oh, I just got it.
games that have been hitting the market recently.
Should we talk about Skylander?
No,
Sure.
let's talk about Little
No.
Nightmares.
If it's direct
And the
related,
thing with
awesome.
So
Move on to Little Nightmares, yes.
okay,
And the Pac-Man amiibo.
That out of
I'm a
all
safe party.
yeah.
have
okay,
It's so creepy.
so South Park, the Fractured but the Whole.
So
It's-
I'm actually
It's
surprised
fractured,
about this.
but it's whole.
That they
Yeah.
did
I have
not
nothing to say
put
about this.
I was surprised
Stick
about
of Truth on
It's
first.
fine. I'm talking about
South Park turn-based RPG on Switch. That's it.
I think that this is going to be notable for the fact that it kicks the idea that Nintendo was just for kids a bit.
No,
Yeah.
I think Bayonetta
Yes.
2 kicked out that idea. And same thing with No More Heroes.
Exactly.
Skyrim
I mean,
and
a lot of
Doom.
Did that, but you need to get it through people's heads because some people still think that Nintendo has cartoony graphics, therefore they're not a serious system.
Ah, yes, Kirby is totally for
Mhm.
kids too. I mean, have you seen their final bosses?
Zero
No.
Christ blood.
Again,
Zero Christ blood.
Have you
Sure,
seen these?
Eldritch Abomination.
My only question is why they
Soul
did
is creepy.
Fractured Butthole instead of Stick of Truth.
Because the Stick of Truth came out years ago, and the Fractured Butthole. Oh my god, Fractured Butthole.
Did you just get
You just got it, huh?
Oh my god.
How could
Did
you?
you really?
Oh my god.
Just now?
Why? Why did I just get that?
Why
After
did
all
you
this-
just get that? Good question. Because it's not hard to figure out what it is.
Listen. I'm slower than molasses on a hot day.
No, it's fine because I had it worse because I worked at GameStop when the game came out. So every time the phone rang, I would have to pick up the phone and say, "Thank you for calling GameStop, where you can now pick up the brand new South Park games, the Fractured Butthole. This is Luigi. How may I help you?"
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'm now
I'm
going to be
not-
waiting for the
I'm a
Nintendo
warrior.
GameCube version
I'm
of
a warrior.
Hyrule Warriors.
I don't want to defend of it.
No,
I don't
Still not
want
gonna top Skyrim.
to make it.
So I heard that.
Yes, hello. I would like to know how many Fractured Buttholes you are buying. I would like to buy enough to purchase one full butthole.
There's somebody's
Such
fractured
a
back.
name,
Let's
Luigi.
work with them, right?
Anyways, so just the next thing.
Hyrule Warriors, the third game, definitive edition.
I
Okay,
never
Hyrule
played
Warriors,
Hyrule
the game that
Warriors.
of the 3DS.
Okay, this game better have Breath of the Wild characters in it, or I'm suing.
Why would
It
it?
is.
Actually, it is. It's confirmed that that Breath of the Wild styled Link and Breath of the Wild styled Zelda will be in it.
Wait,
I'm fine with this because Hyrule Warriors is a lot. I had more fun with it than I did with Fire Emblem Warriors, which is surprising because of how much I love that game. So I'm glad it's finally coming to the Switch. My only problem is why make it again for the people who bought the original version for the Wii U, paid all of the DLC, bought it for the 3DS as well, and now we have to get it for the Switch.
Listen, we need to show our appreciation to the Hyrule Warriors franchise. We need to show our love for Daruk or Rudanya or.
Have to get it though.
And I'm not going to go through all that again.
Mifa costume for Princess Zora.
Princess Ruto.
Princess Zulu.
Yeah.
Princess Rita.
Yeah, I bet there will be a Mifa costume for her.
Yeah,
or
we need a
Sidon.
Mifa concept. Yeah. We need a Mifa costume for Princess Sidon.
Okay, next.
I forgot her name.
Next game.
Arms, guys. Everybody, what are arms?
We're going to have another global chess punch in the Canadian Online Open tournament.
Okay, so
arms are Canadian.
Stop supporting arms. It's dead.
It's not dead. It's not going to be dead until Nintendo stops Nintendo stops shoveling money into it.
I played the global test punch. I got so bored so quickly.
They get the section and the second big announcement of the.
I can't wait for the sequel called Legs.
So good. Neither can I.
I can't wait for it.
I'm going to be meeting Captain Falcon in that game.
Where all the characters just walk on their arms and battle with their feet instead.
No, excuse me. I heard someone say, I can't wait for Head.
I mean, I cannot wait for Foot.
Butthole a minute ago.
15 minutes till I answer.
Wait, does this mean that the fractured butthole is giving a head?
Oh.
We are mature.
Like Misty.
No. Listen, you're all mature. I am tur.
I knew that pun was coming. I swear.
Oh my god!
So Splatoon 2 version 3.0 and Octo expansion.
They put a lot.
These both sound really interesting.
3.0 first.
This is the first
new stages. Well, they're bringing back Piranha Pit, which I loved. Champ Triggerfish, which I loved.
I like Piranha Pit.
And a stage based on a carnival.
We're going
okay, that sounds fun.
We're going to the carnival.
Whoa! I knew someone was going to start.
Also, Kelly showing up in Hunter Canyon is pretty nice.
I already
my biggest
DLC though. Yay!
My biggest problem with the new update is adding all of that gear because most players have already found their main gear. That's the gear that they use all the time.
My problem with gear in the first game, I had every piece of gear and fully upgraded them because I'm like, hey, I want to get a bunch of combinations and stuff. And then there's also rank X. Good luck, Luigi.
Oh god.
Rank X is so good it has to be censored.
Good luck, Luigi.
Rank X is nowhere. Oh, I just got it.
I'm staying far away from that for the fact that it took me so long and so many blood, sweat, tears, and so many quarters in a swear jar just to get to rank S and everything. I ain't touching that again.
Wait, hold on. How much did you bleed playing a Splatoon game?
I'd rather not talk about it.
This is why I don't play rank. Okay, let's get to Octo expansion.
Octo expansion!
Octolings are finally coming!
Yeah. We're being invaded by the Octolings, guys. We're under attack. Mayday! Mayday!
When I saw Octo, I was like, are they
have you tried murder?
Yes, it didn't work.
Once again, the girl looks much better than the boy.
I did. It still didn't work.
What happened after we tried it a third time?
Okay, I think that's enough with the joke.
Isn't there 80 new stages?
The final announcement.
Final announcement.
Oh wait,
we're having a Smash game for the Switch!
Everything on its head.
This is what I did
say. Ink Smash reveal.
Okay, I think I nearly fell off my bed there.
It's been over a day.
There's a Smash 5 coming. It is on the
trailer. It is probably the greatest trailer I've ever seen. It's perfect. And when I saw the Inklings, I was like, wait, are we getting Splatoon 1 ported again?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I saw the fire across in the Girl Inkling's eye, and I literally screamed.
Yeah, I literally started screaming.
Alex,
so
I
haven't
hard.
watched
I was
it at
home
all.
alone, so I just let it out. And I was pretty much screaming, "Oh my god!" for like 2 minutes straight.
Time that the world that the world lost.
So
all
yeah,
of
this is
And
Smash.
you know what?
I think people really wanted Smash for the Switch. I don't know why.
You know what's good
I
about this
don't know.
happening? You know what's good about this? People asking for Smash on Switch can finally shut up about
I
asking for it.
know, it's so
Okay,
good.
guys, I still want Smash on the Switch. Give it to me now. Give it to me,
my
Nintendo.
And also,
Where is Smash
another-
for the Switch? Where are my Bayonetta nerfs?
Another thing
My
that's really
biggest
shocking
thing,
is the fact that
2018.
Smash 5.
another thing that's really shocking is that we knew we were gonna get Smash Switch, but not in the Switch's second year. Like not
Yeah.
this early.
Yeah. I thought
It's
it
really
would at
early.
least be like 2019 or 2020 before we got Smash.
Although if
I
we
mean,
thought-
I mean,
if we
barely
think
no
about it-
delays, which kind of hope there isn't. But if there
Like
is,
the Wii-
well, life
Hold
goes
on.
on.
It makes
We
sense
need-
that every year they would have one great game.
yeah.
Yeah.
Last year was Mario Odyssey.
that
This
Direct
year
would
is
have been a
Switch,
huge
Smash.
Wait,
Oh,
last
next
year
year
was
will
Mario
probably
Odyssey
be-
and Breath of the Wild.
Yeah,
Wait.
both of them.
And then
Well,
next
I
year will
mean,
probably be
Zelda
Metroid
or-
Prime.
What?
I mean, Breath of the Wild
Galaxy
won Game
3.
of the Year.
Guys.
So.
Guys,
Yes!
I think we're
Galaxy 3.
Can I get
Hey,
a
we're
$1,000
overlooking-
remake?
Super
We're
Mario
overlooking.
Galaxy Switch.
Have you seen who's owning? Have you seen me write to Smash, to the new Smash Brothers game?
No.
And
Wait,
here's
what
the
are we
thing.
talking about? We're
Do
talking
you guys? Okay, one more thing I want to say. Do you guys think it's a new game or a port? Because I think it's a new game.
I think it's a new.
I
I
think
think it's a new game and a port at the same time.
It's a
It's a new game.
I think it's a port with a
4.5.
couple things added in it.
Yeah, I think it's
4.5.
going to be like a. I think it's going to be like a new game. However, there's probably going to be a few new stages, maybe a new feature or so.
It's gonna be a new. I think
It's gonna be Smash
It's gonna be like new
4DX or whatever
costumes?
the hell they want to call it.
Can I say
I
something?
mean,
Except the Smash 4
you
was
don't
never
hype a
originally
trailer
called
like that
Smash
for it to be a
4.
port. That's just you can't do that. And there's
It's
also
Smash.
all
Smash.
these.
Try-
They could say
I
that
know
it's
they can do that. That'll just cause everybody to be pissed off.
game and people.
Do you
No,
think they
it's
want
Smash.
that?
They could say it's a Flash game and everyone would be happy.
But there is already a Flash Smash game.
It really is.
Two
Okay.
of them.
Also, for
Now,
half a second after I saw the Inkling, I was like, "Wait, are we getting more DLC?" No.
So yeah,
Yeah, we're getting more DLC for the Wii U. Nintendo has now started redeveloping Wii U's.
Nintendo
Oh
has
god.
Okay,
We're gonna
so
pardon the pun.
okay, so Direct is done. Yeah,
Now it's
No,
time
I
for
had-
E3 discussion.
I mean,
More
if you can
Smash
take-
stuff. Give me more Smash stuff,
we're
Nintendo.
definitely getting-
The
we're
one thing I'm
definitely
gonna
getting
say.
more.
Switch. I want to pick flowers
Exactly,
all day
CCL.
long.
You know exactly.
I know this is fine.
Thank you for noticing.
So
You know,
yeah, so Smash Odyssey stuff with like maybe Sunshine
want
DLC,
Switch.
64
I mean-
DLC.
Some more.
But
The one
you want
thing-
DLC for games that weren't even capable of online.
Metroid
I mean,
That's what I was thinking.
I
Just
thought-
so
Thank you. I hope you heard that.
Pokemon for Switch.
We're not getting that this year. I
Not-
guarantee it.
No,
Okay.
not this year.
Not
Okay.
this year.
Not
Okay.
this year, not at all.
For
They want
next
to
year.
more about that on E3 along with Metroid Prime 4 because we didn't hear anything about those other than the fact that they existed.
They are currently
Metroid Prime 4
The one
exists.
thing I'm saying is that I want information on the new Fire Emblem game.
Yeah,
Because
I mean,
I think they said that releases this year, and we've had no information
If you
on
take
it. and I wanna
solace
know
from the
what's
guy
about it.
who leaked what's going to be at E3, who's the same person who got the entire Switch information correct.
Those leaks are fake. All of those leaks look like a photoshopped Little Mac.
Eh.
Back.
Anything else? Like,
Um,
for E3?
I do think that it will finally be something about the virtual console. My nightmare is that it's gonna be what they're saying for the online is that in order to get virtual console, PlayStation does have an online membership, and every month we'll just give you a virtual console game.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, the thing that confused me about the Yoshi game was that we got the trailer and a year at E3 and nothing since.
Wait, what was the year?
2018.
Okay, so
this year.
E3 Yoshi. I think was it Yarn Yoshi? Was it another?
It was just
another
it's a Yarn Yoshi game, but it's just Yoshi.
Yeah, so Yoshi in general. Yoshi in general.
But it looks like it's
World
gonna
or the
be.
one?
It's gonna be like Woolly World or Yoshi's
I mean, you
Island.
get to
Woolly World's Yarn though.
No,
like,
God,
we're
no,
talking
God.
about-
It's
yeah.
gonna be Yoshi's new island.
Oh my god, Yoshi
New World Line.
featuring Dante from Devil May Cry 3 and Knuckles.
New Island was
New funky mode.
I can't wait
Yoshi's
to
new
Yoshi's
island.
new island.
Yoshi's New Island and Knuckles' new funky mode.
That's how upset you would be.
Featuring
Okay,
Yoshi's
now I'm just imagining Knuckles riding Yoshi while saying "Oh no" whenever he gets hit, and like his animation was him just saying "Oh no, oh no, oh no,
No.
Oh no!
Oh no.
oh no."
Every time
I mean,
Yoshi gets
honestly,
hit,
like,
says, "Oh no!"
Oh, no.
And the last time Yoshi
Okay.
gets hit,
let's
Oh,
be
no,
real
please.
here. When do you think Yoshi's gonna come out? Like, let's be real here.
2019.
Probably
Yeah,
late
holiday
2019.
2019.
2019.
Holiday.
Holiday 2019.
2054.
Now, we have to be realistic here. If we're going for that, then we're going to be 21, 27.
Excuse me while I go to the trailer real quick. Hold on.
what?
Give me about 20 seconds.
I'll count.
No, like,
I'll have Hakuna
Hakuna Matata.
What a wonderful phrase.
Yoshi's new
And
Ain't
no
no passing
Yoshi-
phrase.
Yoshi's new
No
Yoshi's
worries.
new Hakuna Matata.
Yoshi's new Hakuna Matata coming to your Switch in 2020.
Coming to your Switch.
Yoshi's new groove.
Yeah,
let's stop
Yoshi.
making the Yoshi jokes
I'm just
because I'm
looking at
trying
the
to.
voice
Okay,
chat.
what about the new Dragon Quest game that it was the first thing to ever be announced?
Yoshi for Nintendo
Hey,
Switch
I have
2018.
info on that. I have info on
We're
that.
moving on.
I have huge info on that Dragon Quest game because I'm a Dragon Quest nerd.
Yeah.
Dragon
Dragon
Quest.
Quest.
So Dragon Quest 11.
Sorry.
Okay. Let me explain something, okay? So you can play from your 3DS version, play through a lot of the game, then enter a code on your Switch or whatever other console you're playing on, even PS4 they're saying, and then continue the story from where you are.
What?
Yes, they said that.
Wait, what have they done?
That's really odd.
No, so basically, you play through the... Because you know how they have issues with Nintendo, the PS4? So
Yeah.
to solve that issue, you can play from your 3DS. And then if you get another version of the game, which makes you want to buy more versions of the game to sell more copies,
Who in my team
you'll
is?
get a new code, and basically that code, you can continue the game from the PS4 or the Switch or whatever other console they're going to have it from.
Well, goddamn.
But it's going to be more like if you play any of the old Mega Man games and you like saved, it would be like that.
So basically, like a password system.
Yeah, it's gonna be a password system of some sort.
Have you
Okay,
tried
please
Guy?
cool.
Oh yeah, Mega Man 10. I mean 11.
Please cool.
Mega Man. Which
Hey.
Mega Man are we at again? Oh yeah, right. Mega Man 10, which was like 8 years ago.
Please
Who are you?
cool.
Who's ready for Mega Man 11? This time with what looks like non 8-bit
doing another one.
graphics.
Okay, anything
I
else,
hope it's
or
good.
are we
That's all
done?
I'm gonna say.
How much longer are we going to go on for? Who knows?
We're gonna be going on until Mega Man 12 gets announced.
No, I'm seriously. How long?
What will EA do? Make more microtransactions.
Like what? How much longer is this going to go on for?
I've got to give.
Are you talking about the podcast?
Oh,
Yeah.
Are you talking about the podcast or until Mega Man 11 is released?
The podcast.
Okay, so when Mega Man 11 is released.
No, I'm seriously. Like,
I
have
feel
no
like we
idea.
should start wrapping up. We've said all
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
we
Yeah.
kind of just said everything.
now we're
Yeah.
done.
Alright. So
So let's all go through one more time, maybe, and like say something. Like
Smash Bros. Hype. Okay, I've said everything.
Octolings are playable.
Okay,
Salute the sun!
That'd be awesome.
Direct
Okami!
overall.
I'm
Shane
saying
Chomp.
quote here.
Ain't Chomp.
I expected nothing, and my expectations were blown out of the water by
I
a
expected
fucking laser
absolutely
cannon.
nothing.
Random
And I got
statement of
absolutely
excitement.
everything.
Excited
gonna
for
s-
Smash Mouth to pass. Hoping for
I'm-
Fire Emblem in the future.
I'm going to sum up the direct in three things: Smash Switch, Splatoon DLC, and Chain Chomp playing tennis. That's it.
no,
There you go.
Okami.
Beautiful.
Okami.
No, the Chain Chomp playing tennis. Also, I just love how pretty much the biggest part of the Switch was just the Smash release, and that thing was literally only a minute-long trailer.
Yeah,
and that's the only thing everyone's talking about.
Tennis. The point of the Direct was Mario Tennis.
Yeah, Mario Tennis had like a.
That's how big Smash is. All they need is the
Alex.
Smash logo.
Yeah, Mario Tennis took up like a fourth.
Bye.
Continue.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye, Alex.
Alright, so
Thank you.
final thoughts.
I have one last thing to
Not
tell all
really.
of you. All of you are beautiful, and I hope you have a fantastic year.